I have like can I respect the Xbox player.
Oh,
I respect the Xbox player that calls this what it is. This is Microsoft exiting the console space in favor of PC.
okay.
And I'm okay with that. I'm excited.
Yeah. So you respect the Xbox players who say that this is them exiting the console space while they're releasing a console.
For that. I'll still get backwards compatibility and my library will come with me. Thank you. Yes.
I mean, and here comes this conversation, right? It's funny, all of the consoles are fucking PC based. All of them are just restricted, limited access, gimped PCs, right? That's what I'm saying. If this gimped PC is at least going to let you have a fucking desktop mode where you can sell the high Cs, get emulators and everything, go on Steam, I could see it bringing value, right? I'm not talking about how much it can sell or anything like that. I give a fuck about that. I'm talking about what it can actually do for people that are interested in gaming on it. Shout out to Sponge Leader, right? He says, speaking of the ROG, hopefully I get the Xbox ROG Ally this week. Hey, man, listen, right? Shout out to you. I've been telling y'all the Steam Deck OLED is king, right? But, you know, I've heard halfway decent things about the ROG, man. Shout out to Sponge Leader.
That's okay.
Yeah, we still haven't even seen the damn thing. That's what I'm saying, right? But we've got all this frustration.
Like, it's okay because you're not trying to create something again that shouldn't exist.
What?
Let them hope. Well, listen, that's the thing. It ruins the conversation.
Shout out to Dave Reese, right? He says, Mega Big Gum sounds like a scorned lover. Well, you heard him saying, I've been here before. I know how this is. I'm like, get out of there, hat guy. Shout out to Dave Reese, right? I told you he's really just an Xbox guy in disguise, right? A bitter X. Now, what did he say about it ruins the conversation, right?
Man. Well, listen, that's the thing. It ruins the conversations, man.
Oh.
Where it's like we're getting, and I'm going to go over this next, we're getting really good information, in my opinion.
Oh. So it ruins the conversation because people don't want to go with Sneaker SO, a leaker. They rather get an official statement from the people making the device. That ruins the conversation. What are you talking about?
We're getting really good information, in my opinion, on the next Xbox. And people are
from Sneaker SO
freaking the fuck out on me.
On you.
They're freaking out on me because they're like, no. And I'm like, bro, you're freaking out because you're in denial.
You
stop. Like, we've already did this. We literally just did this with their games coming to PS5. Stop. Let's just go.
And look at what you guys are doing with your games going to PC. That's why, as someone in the clouds, all I see is a whole bunch of hypocrisy in code. Right? Like, what is he even talking about?
I don't know why I'm ranting. I'm ranting. It's too early to be ranting, bro.
Oh.
We need war.
This always happens whenever you cover Xbox, brother. And this is why people don't take your coverage seriously. Because it's a joke, right? And there's also someone else, right? Hand, who has the same problem. Right? You guys just...
We need war.
And you guys don't care about facts, right? And let's just call it for what it is. You don't care about the hardware. You don't care about gaming, right? You just want to push narratives and dick rights.
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
You're just a PlayStation cheerleader.
I don't get why this matter if they call it, why it matters if they call it a console. To be honest, I don't think it does that much. We're moving the goalpost, Whiskey. That's what we do.
So does it matter or not? And meanwhile, who's the one in denial, by the way? Because it seems like that's the whole entire time. That's what you've been coping about, right? I agree. Who gives a fuck what it's called? What can it do for the consumer, right? What benefit is it going to bring? Right? What value can it bring, right? That's the shit I talk about all the time. Right? I know a lot of these guys like to talk about console sales. Who gives a shit about that? That money's not going in our pocket. What can it do? What value does it bring? Right? Now you're going to sit here and say that you don't care about the name of it. But, brother, that's literally what you've been complaining about.
I'm ranting. It's too early to be ranting, bro.
Let's hear it again.
I don't get why this matter if they call it, why it matters if they call it a console. To be honest, I don't think it does that much. What matters is that if somebody decides to call it a PC, that they get community noted.
Oh, so you're upset for...
matters.
Oh, so he's sliding the block for Jeff Keighley, a pony in need. Okay.
It doesn't matter if they want to call it.
Like I said, one thing about these guys, they sure do stick together, man.
This is a Windows 11 device, a full bore Windows device that you're seeing people get community noted if they call it a PC.
Okay, but does that mean that it can't be a console, right? Because one thing I keep on talking about, and I'm going to keep on bringing this up, shout out to VG Fight Tool. This is a handheld console PC, right? Let me see if I can look this up, right? Asus considers this a goddamn console, right? Let me see if I can go to the Asus website real quick, 1 second, and show you this shit, right? And this isn't even the one that was an Xbox, right? That's a whole nother can of worms, right? Peep this shit, right? This is the ROG Ally X, the same one right here in this box, but it runs Windows 11, dude. But it's Windows 11 based, right? Are they lying? Are they lying when they call it a handheld console PC? Is that phrasing something? Are they trying to pull a fast one? And more importantly, where were these guys when this shit came out? Nowhere to be found. These guys didn't care about this console framing. They didn't care about this console terminology until the damn thing had Xbox printed all over it. So save me all this shit. That guy, right? All this is
we need war.
That's all that it is. And of course you're upset because you see Xbox fanboys hyping the shit up. And brother, you're an Xbox fanboy magnet because you're a console warrior.
Need war.
And you keep on trying to talk about Xbox. No shit, you're going to get Xbox trolls and shit dunking on you, brother. Right? Yeah, I guess they're all liars. Yes, they're all liars. Asus and AMD, liars.
And it's like, okay. Is PC bad? No. The device itself is perfectly fine. I want to make...
Let's hear that one more time, Hat Guy. What was that?
And it's like, okay. Is PC bad? No. The device itself is...
Then why are we...
Stop the fear mongering.
I say it all the time, right? And people say I'm biased, right? I say it all the time, brother. If someone told me they went to go buy a fucking Xbox and they left with a PC, I'd tell them to run and never look back. Right? What are we talking about? Right? Yo, shout out to Grizz. He said that was me.
Perfectly fine. I want to make it clear. My beef is not with the device. I think Project Helix is just fine. Like, if anything, I think it's actually very good that Microsoft is offering it.
Yeah, PlayStation has AMD inside. Is it a PC? Oh, they don't want to talk about that.
I think that even...
they're just very ignorant when it comes to this discussion, right? It's sad to see.
If this thing only sells like 6 million units, I think that's good because them offering something as an exit, like this is our final, This is what I mean. Whenever these guys discuss hardware, they can never do it from the lens of a consumer, right? A lot of people say it's because they don't really play games. All they can do is talk about console sales. Who gives a shit, Hat Guy? Hardware that we're doing, but we want to make sure to give you everything we possibly can. All bases are covered. I think that's a good thing for Xbox players because the alternative is we're just leaving and you're not getting anything. And that's objectively worse on every level. That's the absolute worst out.
Yeah, okay. But this time, this is their last console. For real this time, yes. Break the glass and sound the alarm.
He got community noted because the way he described it, and he had to say it is a console hybrid, not a PC hybrid. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me
I mean, even that console hybrid shit is kind of funny because all these things are a console PC hybrids, right?
Go back for a second, though. I didn't get to check what...
Yo, shout out to Hunter Eats Hunter, right? I gotta say, Hunter Eats Hunter, right? He says, it's a console because it plays console games and an APU. Yeah, like I said, I'm not trying to get into the philosophical, to be a console or not to be a console, right? But I mean, it looks like they're saying the thing's a console. You know what I mean? It's funny how upset people are getting about it, man. Shout out to Hunter Eats Hunter. But yeah, it's looking like it's a console. They're saying it's going to be backwards compatible. We'll see, right?
What does a PC-based Xbox hardware device even mean? You mean console, right? Because she said console. Or is this another High Guard moment? Dude, yeah, that's the worst part. This came like shortly after High Guard. Jeez, man. No one's going to be happy about the price. So don't we call that a PC, or am I missing something? It's basically a pre-built PC.
Oh, yeah. Boy, they're cooking the hell out this guy at 1.1 thousand likes.
And this is the best part. Where like people are calling Jeff Keighley out because like he's like a PlayStation spokesperson.
Yeah, like you.
Is it like Xbox? And it's like, okay,
like
guys.
you. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and it seems like they're doing the same thing to you.
That's what it is. That's definitely what it is.
Yeah, keep on defending Jeff Keighley. Holy shit. He's defending Cuck Keighley. This is insane, man. Shout out to Bandit. He said you can even put Steam OS on jailbroken PS4 and PS5. Yeah, brother, I've seen that shit. That's what's crazy about it, man. Shout out to Bandit. You know, the goalpost shift is they'll call it a console when the sales are shit. Yes, they sure will, right? But shout out to Bandit, man, and shout out to Hunter Eats Hunter.
I'm sorry. Shit's too good. It's too good, man.
Yeah. Coping. Yeah. Cope, closed mouth lap. Yeah. We know Hat Guy way too well, right? Okay, now peep this shit right here, right? Because I mean, I'm telling you, he's gonna start going after the PC guys in a little bit, right? But he's revving up, right?
Hold on.
This is more tweet cope, by the way. And this is one thing about Hat Guy. Like I say it all the time, he's stuck in like an endless loop. This is how he spends his Sunday, seething over people cooking him in his tweets, right?
So, I said reliable Xbox leaker Sneaker SO. He was the first person to confirm Microsoft was going multi-platform.
Hey man, yeah, just get a Steam Deck, literally.
Platform months before anybody else. By the way, dude.
Dude.
Here's the best part. If I were to scroll down and show you the replies that I've got from people, do you know how many people are like, he just got one thing right? Sneaker SO just got one thing right.
Yeah, light mode Twitter also shows that he is like literally a psychopath. Good observation, Potato Bam, right?
He just made a good guess. And it's like, you don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. No way he clapped his hands like a sister. That's how you know he's seething.
Love it. I love when people try to dunk on me.
All the time.
I have no idea what I'm talking about. But it's like,
you
bro,
don't.
Sneaker SO.
Oh, buddy, we dunk on you all the time. Throw it off the glass, behind the back, in between the legs, right? What you talking about? Slam dunk it with the elbow hanging in the rim. What you talking about? Shout out to Hunter Eats Hunter. He said, I'd say Xbox Helix is a 50% console, a 50% gaming PC. Hey, listen. Hopefully it'll be good, right? Hopefully there'll be access to Steam, right? Like I said, hopefully it'll be something similar to like the Steam Deck where you can go into that Windows mode, right? They just need to give you a browser mode, let you go into Windows mode, let you sail the high seas. I think you guys are going to like it, right?
Out here leaking stuff.
Now, to be fair, like I said, I always will say, just get a PC, right? But, it does look like this is going to be interesting.
Stuff about Microsoft since 2012. Okay, this was like one of the first people to inform everybody what Microsoft was doing with the Xbox One, with the DRM and shit. People were asking Grok, by the way. They were like, Grok, is Sneaker SO actually reliable? And Grok was like, yeah, he has a really good track record. Not perfect.
But I thought AI was bad, dude.
But very, very good for Xbox and Microsoft.
Yeah, Grok says, trust me, bro.
And I'm like, it's who was it earlier that said, like, you can present facts to people and they still will deny it on Twitter? You're absolutely correct. Because they don't like that I'm posting this.
Oh. And why is that?
Like, bro, I don't care whether you like it or not.
Oh.
You sound like you are a male feminist.
And I say this all the time. And one of these days, you're going to finally realize it, Hat Guy. And this is why I say, suffer, Hat Guy. This is your own doing. This is what you decided to do. This is how you wanted to carry yourself, right? You're the one who wanted a console war on Christmas. You're the one who built a channel off of console warring. Now, whenever you try to do this gaming coverage LARP, nobody takes it seriously because people just know that you're a biased fanboy, brother. You can't blame anyone but the man in the mirror for that.
You know? Don't show the comments, please. Yeah, they were pulling out an old tweet of mine.
Yeah.
And just one screenshot where I was saying, yo, Sneaker SO said that that Microsoft might be canceling their console.
Oh, yeah.
And
you mean the console that we're discussing right now? Sneaker SO said that?
It's crazy because it's like, oh yeah.
Oh, but he's reputable.
You know, that's what Sneaker SO said, so he's completely wrong. And doesn't and if you go back and you read the entire NeoGAF form of what he
the entire NeoGAF form, right? Oh yeah, if you go and you look into the archives and you see all of the rumors and the leaks, then you would understand. I mean, come on, right? He asked Nib GPT. I mean, I gotta play this one more time. This is where they get their information from, by the way.
That's what Sneaker SO said, so he's completely wrong. And
why is he acting like he doesn't post Xbox news to intentionally trigger Xbox? Literally, to get engagement. I say it all the time, to get engagement bait. At this point, I guarantee you he does this so he can have something to cope about on his Sunday stream.
And if you go back and you read the entire NeoGAF form of what he typed up, he was saying he wouldn't be surprised, ultimately, like hardware might be off the table, but the big thing that he leaked, and this is true, seemingly, the big thing he leaked is that there were plans. Phil Spencer had a plan to do a regular console, like a full-blown follow-up to the Series X. And that like never got off the table. Like that never got up and running. And
okay, so why does it matter then?
Instead, it ended up becoming and morphing into this hybrid Windows device, PC type device. That was the big thing that he was communicating. But he also did add to that like the hardware might end up getting canceled, and that
so PC isn't hardware, brother. It's just a goalpost shift for them, right? I mean, it is insane to see, right? Insane, right? That's all that it is, just a goalpost shift, right? All right, now listen to this shit, right? Because he's gonna start reading the tweet, but this is the type of shit that he wanted to warn people about, right?
Between PC gaming,
why does MBG care about it so much? I'm about to show you why.
And console gaming. But yeah, there are similarities, and there's nothing wrong with acknowledging those similarities. At least I don't think there's anything wrong with it. But the next thing he says is it is a PC that uses the Windows full screen experience. Again, this should not. This already exists on the Xbox ROG Ally.
Yeah.
He says now this is the big one. This is the big one that...
Oh, God. I got to play.
Please, God, please. Something big. Come on.
All right, let's hear it, Hat Guy.
If he's right about this, this is going to devastate Xbox players.
Oh, no.
He said developers are making games for the Windows Store now, which I guess isn't totally untrue. Like, they kind of already do that to a degree. But if you read what he's saying, he's basically saying that developers starting with Helix are not going to be like there isn't going to be like the Xbox version of things anymore. And if you do develop, here's the important part: if you develop, like, let me think of an example. Okay,
so I guess he's saying there's not going to be a fucking Xbox store, right? Yeah, we're moving the goalposts. It's like, brother, what are you talking about?
So people are talking about GTA 6 with this game.
GTA 6 or GTA 6, GTA 6.
Or with this console, right? They're talking about GTA 6 and they're like, GTA 6 is going to launch on, Project Helix, and it's going to be the best version.
Oh, no.
I would hold your horses on that. And we have Mustafa.
Oh, no. That's my line, buddy, right?
We need war.
You guys need to hold your horses, right?
Coming in, renewing their membership. Mustafa, thank you so much for that, buddy.
Okay.
Wait. Okay. Oh, I got lost for a second there. Mustafa, thank you for that. That I will add that to the counter here.
Thank you.
Appreciate all you guys who are
yikes, you've been seething for 43 minutes. Is that one on the member goal, right?
Recurring members. Really appreciate that.
Uh-huh.
Can't do it without you. Yeah, if you guys want to support the channel, consider becoming a member, gifting memberships, super chats, direct donations, all that stuff. It really helps.
Yeah, you're fan funded, yeah.
Let me bring this back up here. Thank you, Mustafa.
Okay, right. Okay, now peep this shit. Because he's going to continue to cope about his tweets. But that's why he's upset, essentially. And you guys are going to see, hopefully we can get into the Lono hours. You guys are going to see Lono has the same issue, right? Pretty much they're upset because there's Xbox fans that are excited for it, right? Which, like I said, I'm going to stay out of that one, right? I know sometimes I step on toes. I don't know why people be getting hyped for these consoles, right? But to be fair, this Xbox console, it does seem like it's doing something different with Steam, right? So I guess I could see why people would be interested in that. But yeah, that's pretty much the long and short of it, right?
We need war.
they're just upset that there's Xbox guys that are happy about this. They should all be,
Stop the fear mongering.
they should all be fear mongering. Like he said he respects the Xbox player that calls this out, which is just funny because I've never seen him call out PlayStation for anything. I've only seen like fake artificial crash outs from him, right? That's it. And then he goes right back to glazing them, right?
I want to read this one reply I got from somebody because it's just interesting to me that this was the takeaway.
Yeah. Let's hear the takeaway, Hat Guy.
Let me bring it up. Hold on. I know it's here. This person says, I genuinely don't get why some of you are so invested in hoping Xbox fails. How do you get... We need war.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great question, right? I guess it's just like the content,
We need war.
I thought they were already dead. I thought you guys won. You know what I mean? I thought I would hear you guys talking about console sales, but you guys are sitting around talking about this dead Xbox, right?
This emotionally committed to hating a gaming console. Who cares? More competition is good. If Xbox returns to form, that's better for consumers. That's what's crazy to me.
Oh, look, and you know what? That's what's so crazy. No, that's what's crazy to me, Hat Guy, right? Because I half-assed listened to this. I thought that like people were literally on his fucking neck, right? They're just being so polite. They're just like, we don't understand why you hate Xbox so much. They're just like, this is a little bit pathetic. That's all that they're doing, right? Not even giving him like a scathing critique, right? But look at him. That did not sit right with Hat Guy.
It's like, dude, what about anything we're covering insinuates that we want it to fail?
Oh, brother, you ain't covering Nathan. You're on NeoGaf pulling up Reddit rumors, buddy. Don't you know people usually believe official information more than rumors, dog? Like, come on. There's no way you're this dented.
This is what I mean, where it's like this person is talking as if Xbox didn't already fail. That's the weird part to me.
Yeah.
Why are so
Yeah, talk that shit, Hat Guy. He's like, dude, it's already dead. He's like, we ain't trying to kill nothing. It's already died, right? Dead and gone.
You're so invested in hoping Xbox. I was like, dude, we don't need to hope for anything.
Yeah, talk that shit.
That's already happened. We need war.
Not a console warrior, by the way. Yeah.
That's why we're even talking about any of this. That's why these rumors are even circulating and these reports are even circulating.
Because it's dead?
That's why Xbox players who bought a Series X and bought an Xbox One and had a 360, they're now going to become PC players.
Is that a bad thing?
And it's like nobody's... Well, I don't say nobody. That's not true. There are definitely people hoping for it to fail.
You! He said Xbox is dead again? Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a great question, right? I mean, this is just... It's a, fake concern. Yeah, it's definitely concern trolling. I mean, brother... This is insane. You know what I mean? Like, just crazy.
But the whole point...
And like I said, mind you, this is coverage, by the way. This is gaming coverage, by the way. Like, brother, this is just fanboy Copenhagen.
That I'm trying to get at here is that, like, yeah, I also want more competition. That's not happening.
Oh.
Like, that's the point. That's the whole point. And people don't seem to understand that. Like, they just still don't understand that. Like, Microsoft wants to make money from PlayStation, and they plan to sell more copies of their games on PlayStation than they do their own upcoming console.
Brother, why would Xbox guys care about that? They're still getting to play the games as well. Like, I don't care what no one says, right? Ever since they started putting games on other platforms, they've been putting out more games, right? Now, I'm not going to sit here and act like all the games are bangers, right? But shit, it's better to have some games than, goddamn a handful of games, right? I mean, this is insane, right? Yeah, PlayStation, no games, talks about Xbox 90% of the time. Yo, Minikata in here cooking with grease. Exactly.
That's the opposite of competition.
Oh.
And that's why I'm just so perplexed by the people that I encounter where they're
yeah, but it doesn't take much to perplex you, Hack Guy.
They're like out here and they'll be like, did you know that the Xbox Helix is going to be like 30% faster and more powerful than the PS6?
God.
And I'm like,
oh, God.
We need war. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's going to be wonderful. And
yeah.
I don't know. It's turning. I will say this.
Yeah, let them know it's not going to be able to compete with the pisser, right?
It is.
And I heard it reached Super Saiyan 2. And shout out to Gamer Live Studio, right? He says, I think Hat Guy really misses Xbox, and he's upset on PlayStation. Hey, listen, we done caught him reminiscent about Xbox before, right? Shout out to Gamer Live Studio, and shout out to Sponge Leader. He says, Xbox gamers been PC gamers since Xbox One, Hat Guy. Well, you know, that is true, right? There are a lot of guys in that ecosystem, you know what I mean? So, yeah, shout out to Sponge Leader, and shout out to Gamer Live Studio, right? I mean, it just seems like like I said, you guys are wondering why he's upset about this. It just seems like he's upset that he looked on Twitter and there were people that were happy that this device was announced.
Becoming more and more niche. It is getting to a point where, like, my takeaway from what I posted yesterday, first off, I didn't expect it to go viral like that.
Oh.
I didn't expect it to get like over 600,000 views.
Oh.
And like, you know, hundreds of quote tweets and hundreds of replies.
Oh, yeah. Celebrity Hat Guy, right? And shout out to Philip Star Commander. He says, Hat Guy, you and your brethren just want war, right?
We need war.
That's all that is. I mean, I'm hearing this, and it's just like...
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
Right? He just sounds like a PS5 cheerleader, right? And I also think I ought to play this one, too.
I am gay for the Pro.
I think he's gay for the Pro as well. Yo, shout out to Philip Star Commanders.
I was a little bit shocked. Not shocked, but a little bit surprised to see that. Because I just thought it was interesting. I'm like, bro, we need war. Like, this is a whole, because it's funny. Like, I cover the stuff Jez Corden says too.
Brother, you don't cover anything. I have to keep on breaking it to this guy. You don't cover Nathan, right? Shout out to Hunter Eats Hunter, man. He says PlayStation guys are going to hate PlayStation without competition. Brother, look at what they're doing with the pricing already with Xbox, Nintendo, and the space, right? I mean, these guys need to be careful what they wish for real, man. Shout out to Hunter Eats Hunter, man.
You know, and Jez Corden, by the way,
is
saying people. Well, that's the thing. You're saying people are cooking me. They're cooking.
Yes. Yes. They're cooking you. You're over here trying to stick your chest out about this goddamn tweet, right? When you just look like a fool. Most people don't like getting publicly humiliated, but I'm starting to think you have some type of weird kink for it, brother. Don't you understand the optics of this? What do you not get? How many times are we going to go down this rabbit hole, Hat Guy?
Me because of something else I said months ago that has nothing to do with what's being reported right now. Other than the fact that they want to use what...
Oh, reported. Brother, it's a fucking Reddit rumor that you're running with. A NeoGAF post.
I said as a means to discredit the person putting out this information. And again, this is why to those people, it's like, go...
You're saying, what is the PlayStation pricing thing? I don't understand it. To my knowledge, in certain regions, I don't think they're doing it in the United States. What they're doing is, if you're like a loyal person, like you buy a lot of games, what they do is they raise the price for you, right? Or they don't raise the price, but they give you less of a discount, right? But if you're someone who doesn't buy a lot of games, right, they'll give you more of a discount to get you to spend
money.
It's like they're changing the prices depending on the consumer and how you interact with their store, from my knowledge, right? Let me know if I'm wrong about that, you guys.
Pull all the receipts. Don't just pull the ones that are convenient for you.
Aww.
If you want to be the receipt puller, pull all of them. Not mine, by the way, because I'm not the one making these claims. Go pull the receipts of Sneaker SO.
Yeah, go pull all the receipts. Brother, nobody gives a fuck about Sneaker SO. Right? Only you are sitting here seething, defending Sneakers SO, Jeff Keighley. These are the people that you're going out to bat for. Nobody cares what he has to say, Hat Guy. No one cares about rumors and leaks. Only you guys care about rumors and leaks.
Oh, and you're going to find out really fucking fast that, holy shit, this guy's been right about a lot of things. He's been wrong about like one, maybe two things. Dude's been leaking shit from Microsoft since 2012. Go pull the receipts.
Sigs, it's called dynamic pricing, and you're right on the money. Hit the nail on the head. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that, right? And shout out to Sponge Leader, right?
They won't do it. They won't do it because they're not going to publicly humiliate themselves that way.
Projection, right? Look at what you're doing right now, Hat Guy. Is Steam doing this too? No. Steam does regional pricing. So in like certain countries, it will be cheaper and whatnot, right? They don't do it based on the consumer, right? And how much money you spend.
So what they'll do,
But yeah, it is some real slick scamming for sure.
is they'll pull a tweet of mine from months ago, put that up, and say, "See, this is why he's wrong and stupid, and so are you."
Yeah. Felton. Yeah, sulfur hat guy. This is what I say all the time. This is why I'll never understand why people run with rumors and leaks. You're asking to look like a fool. I can understand being eager, you know, wanting to know and everything. Like, I can understand that. But at the same time, if you're going to talk about something, why not just wait for it to officially be released, right? You guys are doing the same thing with PC ports, right? Running with rumors and leaks. But that's just the pony pipeline from what I'm seeing, right? Pause.
Or you know what they'll do? They'll pull a compilation picture of all the headlines that were written up a couple months ago saying, you know, Xbox hardware canceled. And it's like, show me the entire post.
Well, brother, what more do they have to show you? The guy was saying that the thing wasn't even going to come out. And I remember this specifically because I documented it. You turned around. You were one of the main people putting this shit out. Your tweet went viral back then too, right? Because you screenshotted his shit, crutched off his content, brother. This is what it. How do you not see that this is going to happen again? When are you going to catch on, buddy? But you keep on running with the rumors and leaks, right? It's the pony way. Yeah, that's what they like.
Then read that entire post. And when you do, you'll realize that it was only ever insinuated that they might be done with hardware, not definitively.
Oh, so we got to read the tea leaves of a rumor. Okay.
However, it was not insinuated. It was confirmed that they're not making a normal console. There were discussions of that. They never went anywhere. That got axed.
Yeah, the Trust Me Bro Pony podcast, yeah. Yeah, but all you ponies took it as gospel. Yeah, do you guys remember this shit? They were saying that Microsoft is removing hardware from stores and everything. These guys are just running with whatever, right? All from a NeoGAF Reddit rumor post.
Stop triggering me, damn it. We need war.
I thought you said that all the Xbox and everyone else was triggered by this. All right, it seems like you guys are the only one upset about this.
Dude, you know what the...
I still to this day don't understand how hardware being announced could be enough to get anybody upset, right? I still don't understand this, right? This is why I say your coverage is dog shit. Your coverage is just you being a fanboy.
Funny thing is, though, it's like... Yeah, people are cooking me. They could cook me all they want, bro. My tweet's the one that's going viral.
Oh.
Sorry if it's hurting your feelings that people are going to...
I mean, but it seems like your feelings are hurt, hat guy. We're an hour into your 3-hour stream, and all you've been doing is seething about Twitter, right? And in a way, I'm going to be honest with you, I encourage it. In a lot of ways, I enable it. I tell you all the time, I'll always be here for the pity parties. The pity parties have been a staple of the Sigs and Serial Mosquito channel. But it seems like you're the one who's upset about all this, honestly.
See the truth of what the next Xbox device is. I know that hurts people. But you know what? It's not my problem. You know? Like,
I mean, it seems like it's your problem, though, right?
Put the same type of fucking tweets out for PlayStation.
Nope. Not happening.
I doubt it, right?
You know what? Do you know how much shit I see people talk about PlayStation?
Oh.
Like, dude, people practically hate the PS6, and it doesn't even... It's in the same position that Project Helix is in. It's not even announced yet. And it's like, okay.
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
Oh, brother, fuck them consoles. All right, I don't know why you guys keep on glazing that shit, right? It's Twitter, right? I mean, let's just call it for what it is. All right, the gaming market has, the gaming landscape has evolved, right? But here's you little console fanboys upset crying and shit about the goddamn narratives, right? No, people hate fanboys, literally, right?
Not happening.
Right? It's insane.
Are you asking what's Twitter? Do I consider PC a downgrade or an upgrade from console?
Wow. I mean, his chat is in there asking him the real questions, right? Let's see how he answers this, right? Because we all know the answer to this question. Let's see what you got to say, hat guy. Are you going to sit up here and
stop the fear mongering?
How are we going to answer this?
I guess it depends on your perspective. I mean,
nope. Not happening.
Meanwhile, dynamic pricing has entered the chat, right? Having to pay to access your internet has entered the chat, right? Not being able to refund a game after you bought it has entered the chat. This is what I mean, right? Look at these console fanboys,
You
right?
sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
I'll stop it.
In the case of Project Helix,
Yeah, that's an interesting question to ask the console fanboys. Yes, they're asking the real ones, right?
if you're like an Xbox player that is okay with two things.
Okay, let's hear
Number
it.
one, knowing that you are paying a seemingly a significant premium for this. Like this is
Yeah, if you want to get a value console, then you're going to have to go with the PS5 Pro. It's $750. You can get yourself a disc. I know that some of the older console guys, they like the disc drive. They want to get physical. You'll need to get the disc drive, and you'll also need to get the stand, right? If you want to go with the affordable option, it's PlayStation.
not going to be a $500-$600 box. This is going to be like $1,000 or more. If you're okay with that, and as long as you're okay with knowing that like this console hybrid is just that, it's trying to kind of segue you into PC oriented gaming. As long as you're okay with those two things, then yeah, it can easily be seen as an upgrade. Like somebody asked me,
I mean, if they're going to have access to more games, I think they'll enjoy it, man. I enjoy Steam, right? Like I said, I know there'll be fucking Xbox guys. Oh, you're just biased, right? They need to make a traditional console. Yada, yada, right? Go to where the games are is my response to that bullshit.
this is the irony of all of this, by the way. Somebody asked me, like, MBG, do you want the new Xbox? And I'm like, well, I'm leaning towards no. And they were like, well, what would you know, what would you need? What would change your mind? What would get you to buy it? I'm like, well, we need war. If it comes out holiday 2027,
okay,
I can tell you I won't be like a
now he's over here a goddamn.
But
Let's hear it, hat guy.
day one buyer. But like, if it's true that for as powerful as this thing is, it's going to be like $1,200.
But the power, right? That's all these guys care about. The power of it.
It's the equivalent. I mean, I'd have to look it over. You know, I have to see if it.
He's trying to make it sound like it's a bad thing. They're going to love not having to pay online. That's what's crazy about these conversations. Is it's like, you know, they're just over here.
We need war.
And they have to fucking fearmonger PC in order to have these conversations, and it ends up making them look very stupid in the process.
Would actually, excuse me, if it would fit my needs. But it's like, yeah, my PC is a couple years old at this point.
Okay.
I don't use it for gaming. That's why I would probably not buy this device because I don't know that I would want to buy a device that's, you know, well-spoken pony.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yo.
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
Not someone told him well-spoken pony, right? Shout out to Leo Foxy, man. He says,
Is this where the console losers hang out?
oh, yeah, this is where the console losers hang out, man. Shout out to Leo Foxy, right? Let me turn on the auto enhancer. I don't know if you guys heard that shit. Beep this shit real quick.
You know, well-spoken pony.
Yeah, well-spoken pony. Now start clicking them hooves, right?
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, and fearmonger PC, right?
Yeah, we're the pony brigade, bro.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's what we are. That's what we do. We hate
Yeah.
Xbox.
No, we know.
We hate Xbox. We'll buy Forza Horizon 5. We'll buy
Be a good consumer.
Weird flex. Oh, weird flex, yeah.
more copies of Forza Horizon 5 than Xbox players will.
Be a good consumer.
Yeah, because Xbox guys don't buy games, right?
It's Pony Brigade.
Why didn't you guys buy Astro Boy, right? Why'd you guys hang Square Enix out to dry, right? They weren't too happy about that.
But I don't know. It's like if by the time I need to upgrade my PC, if it's like, yeah, this thing.
I love how he gets confronted and he's just like, oh,
Be a good consumer.
he's like, I buy Xbox games all the time, right? And then they wonder why it hasn't died yet. While continuing to fund their fucking operations. These guys are silly, man.
Is expensive, but if you use it as an actual PC, the price is actually like a great deal. Yeah, then I would consider it. It would be weird because it's like I bought an Xbox to use it.
Yeah.
We need war.
You're not fooling anyone, hat guy, right?
My work piece.
Why would Xbox buy Forza when it's in Game Pass? You know, that's a good point, right? That's a good point. The funny thing is, this is what I mean, right? As much as he hates Xbox, right? I know he hates PC gaming and everything, but brother, you could just sell the high seas, play that shit, not give any money to the fucking corpo, right? But he's gonna sit here and say, I buy Xbox.
Be a good
games.
consumer.
I buy more games. Oh, we buy more games than the Xbox guys. Yeah, I noticed that. And that's been the craziest thing when I've been documenting all this stuff is that these guys really like Xbox games. It's odd.
See, okay, that's interesting. I don't know if I would do that. Again, I'd have to look over every aspect of it. I'm not sure that would be the wisest decision, but
yeah,
you know,
yeah, you'd have to go on Reddit and get all the details about it.
There's a chance it could play some kind of role for me going forward, which is ironic because if Microsoft were to do a normal traditional console but with no exclusives whatsoever, that would play zero role. Like that's why I don't have a Series X or a Series S, because it's like, yeah, at this point, why would I even think about buying one when they're telling me their games are coming over? But
okay, right. Okay, now peep this. This is where shit leaks over and he starts talking shit to us PC guys, which typically happens in these discussions. He's coping. This is him underneath Yang Ye's video. Apparently Yang Ye made a video. I don't watch Yang Ye. I think
You sound like you are a male feminist.
I'll never forgive him for what he did to Yakuza, right? That voiceover. But nonetheless, he's going to sit here and cry about pretty much the PC guys. You know, we're underneath Yang Ye's video talking shit. Like I said, I don't watch his videos, but there's some PC compadres under there talking shit. And thank God that they did, because it really upset Hat Guy, right? And like I said, I'll always watch Hat Guy suffer.
it's not good, man. Let me see.
Yang Ye is boring as shit. Is he more boring than MBG?
The only thing that got me worried was Stellar Blade 2, but then I found out they're no longer with Sony.
Yeah.
So nothing of value was lost.
Based.
Exclusivity should have become obsolete when crossplay was normalized.
True.
They're doing this because they're embarrassed to see their live service slop being seen through Steam DB.
Base. Hat Guy, get out of there. Get out of there. You don't want to see what people who don't dick ride Sony have to say. Right? This is going to hurt your feelings. And I told you guys, if you want to upset Hat Guy, right, you don't go after him. You go after PlayStation. Nothing hurts him more than goddamn PlayStation.
For player counts while PS is hidden. This won't make me buy a PlayStation. It'll just make me buy less Sony/PlayStation games.
Yep. Based.
This person says, so instead of releasing the original Uncharted and God of War trilogies and Ratchet and Clank games, Demon's Souls, Bloodborne, and such, they decided to choke us with an endless rain of live service games that nobody asked for.
Yep. Based. He's so hurt reading this. You okay, Hat Guy?
All right. And then they make terrible ports at full price and force people to make an account, which, by the way, not all countries have access to, leaving millions of potential customers out.
Yeah.
And the surprise that PC sales aren't amazing. Wow, just wow. I mean, again, man, like, see, I don't blame people for leaving these comments.
This is funny. Yeah, I know it is funny.
As a PC gamer, goodbye, or whatever. See, this right here, listen, this brings me back to what I said, like, I think years ago.
Oh, wait a minute, but you said you don't mind the PC comments, right?
Which is like, Sony, why even bark up this tree, dude?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, why even step out, Sony?
I'm serious. Like, this is the problem where if Sony had any level of wisdom when it comes to
money,
All right, now we're talking about wisdom.
What they wanted to do on PC, they would have made the decision very quickly. This is at least, I will give Microsoft this credit. Microsoft didn't hesitate. They're like,
money.
Yeah, they were like,
we're just going PC. I don't think it helped them at the time, but
yeah. They only just made
money.
They didn't. That's like one instance where they didn't do that shit, where they were like, we're just going day and day on PC.
Yeah, they didn't do no pussyfooting.
Sony really messed up by not only going to PC, but taking this, like, I don't know, maybe we'll just.
Oh, no. Right? They do try to be slick with their wording, right? They don't say a lot, But trust me, us PC guys, we knew exactly what timing was, right? And I still think they're on that timing, right? We know, like I say it all the time, PlayStation games, they just always have a way of ending up on PC, right? We knew exactly what was going on. We knew that they were trying to get some
Money.
We know they saw the concurrent players on Steam. We knew that they were going to bring the games, and they did, right? While you guys denied it, like you guys are doing again.
See how it goes. We'll do a little bit here, but maybe not there, and time frames will be everywhere. And I'm like, dude, PC players are going to hate you for that. And
I mean, hate is a strong word, brother. I think people just don't really care. I don't, you know what I mean, right? Like, hate is jealousy and love at the same time, right? I mean, I think hate is a very strong word, brother. I think people are just nonplussed, right? People just don't feel moved by the IPs.
I'm going to be honest, man. Like, this is just why I tell Sony, like, PC players don't give a fuck about you.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah, they don't love you like I do. No one does. They don't know what it was like for people like us growing up. Yeah, Sony, they won't appreciate you and love you like I do.
Sony, it seems like they finally get it. Like, they don't care about PlayStation or PlayStation games. If they did, they wouldn't be on PC. They would be on PlayStation.
Wait a minute. I mean, I don't think you can straight up say that when with Helldivers, right? It was us who carried that. Even though you guys like to stick your chest out and say that you buy games, even though Square Enix determined that was a lie. Astrobot did as well. I mean, brother, Stellar Blade sold 18 times faster on PC, right? Shout out to Angry Vigilante. He says, who bet you out past curfew, LOL? You already know what time it is, right? Shout out to Angry Vigilante.
And that's why it's like, if you want to serve PC players, then serve them.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing, by the way.
I don't know that that's a wise move if you're trying to sell consoles.
Oh.
But this idea that, like...
Brother, shut your ass up. I'm so tired of hearing these guys. Console sales, console sales, console sales. All the games went to PC, and you guys didn't do nothing. You guys sat there and you accepted it. You ignored it. You act like it wasn't a big deal. And now that you've heard this rumor, right? Surprise, surprise. Look at the whole theme of today is just rumors and leaks. Now that you guys heard a rumor, now you guys are clicking your hooves together saying, oh, PlayStation's abandoning PC. Brother, they put all the tentpole titles, God of War, The Last of Us, Ratchet and Clank, Spider-Man. They put fucking everything on PC. And you guys sat there and look at your room, by the way. Those games are still on PC, by the way. They don't give a fuck about you. All they care about is
money.
And you guys sat there and you guys were
Be a good consumer.
Great consumers, right? Shout out to Philip Star Commanders. He said fanboys never realize that corporations like Sony, Nintendo, and Xbox never care about their consumers. Only their
money,
right? Being wasted on their products. Literally. How does this guy not understand this? This guy's like 34 years old.
Like, no, dude, PC players are bitches like that.
Oh! Oh, wow. Wow. PC players are bitches like that, right? Because we don't want to buy their slop, right? It's always...
We need war.
And didn't you wonder why your channel's not growing? Your channel's not growing. Yeah, projection. You wonder why your channel's not growing. You wonder why everybody laughs at you, right? Whenever you talk about anything that isn't PlayStation related. Right, and even then, I see you catching fire from the PlayStation guys, right? JTech TV and whatnot, even though JTech TV is a bitch, right? This is so funny, right? Tell us how you really feel, Hack Guy. I know.
Yeah, that like, like, no, dude, PC players are bitches like that. Yeah. Just like all fan bases are.
Yeah. They're bitches like that. They don't want to buy your games. Just like all the fan bases, right? Yeah, way to talk to the consumer like that. I mean, dude, this guy is so full of shit. You're going to call consumers bitches because they don't want to spend
money.
Like, dude, this is what I mean. There's no way you seriously think that you're covering gaming news, right? You are dented, right? Like, imagine if you're watching this shit and you have a PlayStation, you have a Nintendo or whatever. You're just like, did he just call me a bitch? Like, what are you talking about, brother? Right? It's the fucking, this is America, goddammit, right? Or wherever the hell you're watching, right? A good game, if you want to buy the shit, if it's a good game, then buy it, right? Simple, right? We don't owe these companies no fucking money.
No, like, it's like if Microsoft said, we're taking our games back. You know how many PlayStation players you see? Fine, see ya. We don't fucking care. Take your shit off. I don't care.
I mean, I don't know. I saw you guys sweating bullets when Forza wasn't announced to go to PlayStation day and date, right?
I didn't even care that much to begin with. Because that's
But weren't you just bragging like 15 minutes ago about how you guys buy more games than Xbox?
Be a good consumer.
Wasn't that your response when someone said well-spoken, Pony?
how it is. It's like if you're gonna go deliver something to somebody's house
Oh
because
God, not a food analogy. Oh God.
they didn't want to come pick it up, and you decide, I didn't even want to do this. Maybe I didn't even want to deliver this. They're gonna tell you to get the fuck out and go. You know, because they didn't ask for it. They didn't ask for you to deliver it. I'm just saying, this is the problem with Sony and PC, man, where they should have never barked up that tree to begin with.
Yeah, they should have stayed exclusive forever. Only us together. They should have never stepped out. Never, ever.
They should have never done it.
Yeah. They should have never done it. It's too late. PlayStation's been soiled, right? They soiled it. You guys remember that shit from SpongeBob? They soiled it.
Because I've encountered so many PC players that they don't appreciate Sony's games.
Oh.
You know, they don't. And that's fine.
Fuck.
I'm not surprised. It's like, yeah,
No, brother, it's not even that, right? I mean, don't get me wrong, right? We could slam dunk on a lot of these games because a lot of the games are ass. It's not even that. It's just, it's a terrible business model for you to bring games late, expect full price after, after all the hype is gone, right? Hype is what sells a lot of these games, FOMO, right? What up, Menace Philosophical? How you doing, right? Yeah. Soiled it.
you don't have a PlayStation or you don't play on PlayStation, why would you appreciate Sony's games? But, you know,
well, believe it or not, PC guys, we like playing games. Good ones, though. It seems like, PlayStation couldn't foot the bill.
I just think that the type of game that Sony makes, they've already courted the people that want to play them. I think there could be...
Oh, PlayStation doesn't think that way.
There could be, I guess, like an untapped group of people.
Yeah, literally, Ren saying no day one and charging full price. Yeah, blasphemous.
For Sony's games. But if that's out there, you know, that remains to be seen. But it's not over on PC. That's for damn sure. Like, people, there's this idea, there's this belief that if Sony did day and date on PC,
wow,
they're
breaking the fourth wall.
It would be different. And I know it would be different, but I don't think it would be what people are insinuating.
I mean, look at Helldivers, right? But they'll say that's a live service game, right? We bought that more than you guys did.
Like, a PC player who decides, I'm going to buy God of War Ragnarok now that it came to PC 2 years later.
Oh, no, I sold the high seas for that, right?
I'm sure that same player would be there day one if it was dropped day one. But I just think for the vast majority, it's like you either want to play God of War Ragnarok or you don't, man. So I don't know. I think Sony just took a completely backwards approach to single player on PC, to be honest. And Mr. Veggie, you're saying even all third-party games I play on PS5, PC Master Bates play a handful of MP games and MMOs, but hate PS5 games. They deserve the shit they get.
Oh, yeah.
We need war. That's the thing, man. Like, I don't have a problem with PC gaming.
Shout out to Day Reezy, right? He said MBG doesn't know when to hold him and when to fold him. Get out. Yeah, oh, brother. Soulful, right? You know it's the Hat Guy stream. This is a Sunday stream. And like I said, what did I tell you? Didn't I tell you I'll attend all the pity parties? It's a staple of the Mosquito channel, man. Shout out to Dave Reezy.
It just kind of always comes down to, you know, what it usually does, which is I just have a problem with like the annoying few.
Oh,
like most people who play on PC, as far as I'm aware, are like normal.
Oh, is that on your scale of normal, right? Because you have a fucking PlayStation. Like what? You have a PlayStation shrine behind you, right? Then you got Kratos. I say it all the time, breathing down your back, whispering sweet nothings, right? So you want to talk about people being normal. Brother, you're seething about hardware being announced. But you call yourself a gamer, right? But like I said all the time, these clowns, they don't care about games or hardware or anything. They just want to dick ride PlayStation.
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
Just a PS5 cheerleader.
Yeah, it's like the PC Master Race people, where it's whatever, bro.
Yeah, suffer.
Like you're the same side of the coin, or you're the other side of the same coin that you claim to hate.
Is that right? Expand, right? I don't see PC guys going around fucking list warring, talking about all the exclusives, right? I don't see PC guys over here championing fucking anti-consumer shit, right? You guys are the weirdos that celebrate games not going to other platforms, right?
And that's what a lot of these people don't realize. Mr. Veggie, you're saying right when my niece is born, I have a terrible cold. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I hope you recover soon. Yeah, it's the weather's changing. It's that time.
Yeah. Yeah, most PC players are normal, but he talks about them like they're second-class citizens. Yeah, what a weirdo. Yeah, exactly.
MBG, the ones who don't like Sony games see them as cookie-cutter, middle-of-the-road, easy games made for the masses.
Yes.
They see Elden Ring and hard games as what games should be.
Yeah, actual games, real games, not movie cinematic slop, right?
And I get that, but that's where people who take that approach, it's like you're not actually playing the games, though.
Oh. Shut up, Hat Guy. Played all the games, right? The games are not that good, in my opinion. There are some good games. I like Days Gone. I liked Returnal, right? I like Ghost of Tsushima. I really liked Death Stranding, right? Can't wait for Death Stranding 2, another game that's going to PC, by the way. I mean, brother, let's just be honest. They are very much cinematic games, right? Shout out to Anthony Roberts, man. W's in the chat. He's been a member for 4 months. He says, MBG can't wait to play God of War, right? Wow, right? You know, mind you, this guy was up here capping for God of War, Sons of Sparta, right? Haven't heard him bring that shit up again.
And I say this as somebody who's played...
and no, I was not Machine XP. Don't you spread lies.
Both. I platinumed Elden Ring, and I've platinumed plenty of Sony games. And believe me when I tell you, go play God of War on Give Me God of War mode.
Nope. Not happening.
Oh, so you have to play it on the most difficult setting in order to get a challenge. Okay. And I'm going to tell you right now, Hat Guy, that game was dog shit. That one, I'll actually stand 10 toes and say God of War Ragnarok was complete dog shit. Like I said, I give the first one like a 7.5. I definitely think it was extremely long. I was waiting for it to be over. But the second one, God of War Ragnarok, that shit was terrible.
You're going to encounter certain instances that are more difficult than anything you'll encounter. Not anything, but a lot of what you'll encounter in Elden Ring.
No, you will not. No, you will not. You're not going to act like there's a skill level that's similar to Elden Ring. Shut up, Hat Guy.
And they don't do that. They don't do that because I don't know why. So they can...
because the game's boring, Hat Guy. It doesn't have any replay value. I fucked around and beat Elden Ring 3-4 times, right? God damn it. I beat that shit multiple times. Got the golden finger ending and everything. Like, brother, get out of here.
Continue to say that. It reminds me of the same thing of how people make it seem like Sony just makes the same games. And don't get me wrong, there's similarities.
They do.
But it's like, bro, you're fucking half cocked.
Oh.
Like go play Horizon Forbidden West. And then go fucking play Returnal.
Brother, and you guys didn't even like Returnal. I enjoy Returnal for what it is. That's like the only mix-up, right? And all I can say is I had to mod the main character, right? Because I couldn't get jiggy with that shit. I'll leave it at that.
And then after you're done playing Returnal, go play Ghost of Yotei. And it's like all three of those games have extremely distinct gameplay styles. And none of them are, like, again, the closest similarity you could get to is their third person, and 2 of those games are open world and have side quests.
Yeah, they only seem different when you play the same games, literally.
I don't know, man. I just...
Yeah, you never know, Hat Guy.
I feel like, honestly, it just gets to a point where... I don't know. I know I'm coming off, like, irritable and defensive, and...
Yeah, just hush. Just hush, Hat Guy. We know. Take a nap, right? You'll feel better when it's done, right? And you'll feel better when it's all said and done, right? You know, insane, right? Okay, now let me show you what he said about the PC Master Race, right? Peep this shit.
Just like, yeah, I just bought it to play Call of Duty and Fortnite. I'm not talking about it. I'm saying like there are people who like that experience. They like the idea of the walled garden and having a very catered experience. There are people who like that, and this is where the whole PC Master Race thing comes in, where it's like, well, we look down upon you because that.
Well, you know, I've tried to get out of that. I try not to come off as a PC elitist, right? But I do think that it's an inferior way of gaming compared to PC, right? You know, I would think that more options is better. I would think not having to pay to access your internet is better, right? But different strokes for different folks, right? Pause. You know what I mean? But when you guys start talking about the best way to game, right, and all this shit, I can understand why those types of talking points get brought up, right? And if you guys were good faith in these discussions and weren't platitudinous, then you guys would have to admit that PlayStation is not better than PC, right? None of these consoles, like PC gaming is the best, right? Let's just call it for what it is. And it's funny, someone asked you, you know, do you consider PC an upgrade? And you sidestep the question, right? So, you know, that's why people laugh at you, because you can't admit that that's the truth. And we watch you twist yourself into a pretzel over it.
It's like, well, I don't give a shit.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like you can look down upon me all you want, you know? Like,
suffer.
That's not going to stop me from, and millions of others from just enjoying what they enjoy, bro.
Yeah. And let's actually clear this up a little bit, by the way. Nobody cares if you're a fan of the console, right? That's one thing. We're talking about fanboys. We're talking about people like you who literally get upset and bitter, right, when people critique PlayStation. I mean, there's a big difference, right?
That's why this whole thing with Xbox is throwing me for a loop. Because I'm like, all right, man, like, if these people who love the console experience want to pretend that they no longer love it anymore, because Microsoft said they're done with it, okay.
Yeah, love the console experience, right? Yeah. Being closed off and having to pay to access your internet. That's what I'm saying, right? I understand that's how these guys roll. More options is bad to these guys. I say it all the time. You give these guys options, more storefronts, it would scare them away. They're going to
stop the fear mongering.
You start fear mongering and everything. I get it, Hack Guy, but it's more so the fanboys who champion games being paywalled, taken away from other people being able to experience it. That's the goofy stuff about it, right? I mean, just look at how emotional you've gotten during this whole entire stream when all that happened was hardware was announced. That's not normal, right? You know?
I'll tell you what, if Sony was done with it, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'd have absolutely no choice but to embrace it, because it's like your only alternative is Nintendo. But I would never sit here and say that I wouldn't want it to go back. I would never say that.
Yeah, when consoles are the de facto PC, he talks about the console experience literally. When these are just closed, gimped, restricted PCs.
If, you know, 5 years from now, Sony says we're not making a PlayStation 7, we're making an app that's going to be on everything.
You said didn't take much to throw him for a loop. Yeah, not very hard to perplex this guy.
I would fucking be like, are you kidding me? Like, what? The Steelers are saying Sneaker's most recent post is the best news ever. Good riddance. Are you talking about the one that we were covering? We need war.
Let's hear that one more time. Now, granted, this is his audience, right? He can't control what his audience says, but it's just funny. Listen to this shit.
Most recent post is the best news ever. Good riddance. Are you talking about the one that we were covering?
Yeah, good riddance.
Steelers.
And that's what I find silly. These guys are in the console ecosystem. I don't know why they'd want a competitor to die, right? They already are getting prices shot up through the roof, right? I would think they would like more people in the space to keep things regulated, right?
Assuming that's the one you're talking about. MBG, your chat is very uninformed about PC gaming.
Yes.
How can you even be uninformed about PC gaming?
Brother. Someone asked you if it's considered an upgrade, and you started sidestepping it, right? Very, very uninformed when it comes to PC gaming.
What is there to be uninformed about?
Well, it seems like you were getting upset because we weren't over here giving money to PlayStation when they're bringing games late, right? The PC community, we value our wallet, right? That's the most thing. That's why it's funny. They try to make it seem like PC guys are on 5090s and it's so expensive and everything, when really PC gamers are actually very frugal. You know, I can't speak for all PC gamers, but, you know, that's the reason why they're on PC, because they want to be able to upgrade their hardware as they want, take advantage of deals and whatnot, right? There's a lot of benefits.
You're saying try to stay compassionate without generalizing. Think of the individuals rather than a corporation. There are individuals who did enjoy the games on PC too without any hate towards Sony. That's true. That's true. And to those people, we need war.
Yeah, but you're over here calling PC gamers bitches and everything on behalf of Sony.
You sound like a PS5 cheerleader.
But you're over here calling PC gamers bitches. And you guys seen it, right? I literally goddamn documented it. But you're over here calling people PC gamers bitches, right? You're just assuming people hate PlayStation and
we need war.
Right? Like, it's so weird how you interpret things, right? Through your console warrior lens.
I feel for them. Like, I get where it's like, yeah, this move kind of sucks. But that's where I do blame Sony. Which, like, Sony, you shouldn't have done that. You know, you shouldn't give just to take away.
They didn't take away anything. The games are still on Steam, right? And they're still bringing games to PC. What up, Dallas Haskin? How you doing, man? They didn't take it away. They're still on Steam. I know you guys like to pretend like they've been taken off Steam. They're still on Steam.
In my opinion, that is kind of messed up. Where there's just no denying that if Xbox did that, for as much as there would be so many people saying, I don't care, take it, I'd still be like, bro, what the fuck? Like, why would you do that? You know, why would you put it there just to take it back?
They didn't take it back. The games are still there, Hack Guy. And they're still bringing games to PC.
But at the same time, man, it's like, yeah, I do get it. I understand why they place the importance of selling their console.
Oh, God.
PC gaming is triggering everybody. Everybody's triggered by PC gaming. We're raging.
Yeah. I mean, weren't you just calling people PC bitches, right? I mean, it definitely seems like you're triggered about it. And it was just funny because people were literally just criticizing the way that PlayStation brought their games to PC late and full price, right? Instead of you being able to understand where the consumers are coming from, all you said was,
we need war.
You called PC players bitches and told Sony they shouldn't have barked up that tree. Right? Am I missing anything, or is that not exactly what just happened?
Well, I mean, dude, like, it's by Microsoft bowing out of the console space and going into PC. This is why this is happening, because now there's the natural. Okay, well, what do we compare the PlayStation against?
Oh, brother,
we need war.
Get out of here. This is not what you guys want. This is on a whole nother level, and this is why. And now they're gonna say, "Oh, there goes the PC Master Race guys." Brother, this is not what you guys want. Right? You guys can't even get fucking refunds. How are you going to compare your restricted GIMP box to PC, right? When you guys can get your refund policy figured out, right? When you guys can access more storefronts, when you guys don't have to pay to access your internet, right? Like I said, I mean, they don't even understand the power of PC. Like, you're just up here yapping, flapping your gums, right? I guess we're just next up on the block.
We need war.
Right? So now you're going to start comparing PlayStation to PC. There is no comparison, right? Easy win, fatality.
Because there's always got to be something to compare it to. Well, people are not going to compare it to Switch.
Shit. I see them Switch guys talking shit. Yeah, I think that's more about your guys' level, right? Keep on talking shit to the Xbox guys and the Nintendo Switch down there, Weenie Hut Jr. I don't know why you guys, easy work. I don't know why you think, right?
We need war.
I don't know why you're trying to step to PC, the value of PC. When we look at the value proposition to a consumer, I mean, it's nowhere even close, right? Like I said, you guys can't even get refunds. Right? You got that's what the problem is with you guys. You guys are looking for comparison. Don't you know that comparison is the thief of joy? Right? You guys need to fix your priorities.
For I think pretty obvious reasons. Now the comparison is, I mean, that's the thing. I think the Nintendo comparisons will start to get way more
what up, Spectre?
Aggressive when the handheld comes.
Don't worry, Wale. Right? We're almost done, right?
But right now, it just seems more along the lines of people are going to compare it to PC. And I think it kind of makes sense because, again, PC players have been talking more than ever about PlayStation. Excuse me. And that's because PlayStation's been giving them a good reason to.
Yeah, all the games go to PC, just about.
But, you know.
Yeah, you know. Okay, this is the last session of the Hat Guy Seed, right? Let me play this shit right here, right? We got one of the trolls comes in and he tries to retort. It's about right here, I believe, right?
Project Helix. I don't see why not. I mean, I think Microsoft would be open to that. Microsoft, I think, with Project Helix is going to be opening the doors to everybody and everything. Sony could put the PlayStation Store on that thing if they wanted. They'd totally be okay with that. But to the 5 people who own a PS5 Pro, enjoy the free upgrades. You've been conned this generation. You've spent £600 to spend another £600 in a year or two because PS6 makes it obsolete, LOL. See, it's funny you say that because I've encountered...
Get out of there, Hat Guy. Oh, shit. Right? You guys know I love a good one guy. Pause, right? Cook his ass. I mean, listen, you ask and you shall receive, right?
I am gay.
Oh, my bad. I played the one wrong, but let's play this.
I am gay for the Pro.
But
we need war.
You were barking up that tree, right? You said you wanted war. You said you wanted to go back and forth with the PC guys. There you go.
PS6 makes it obsolete, LOL. See, it's funny you say that because I've encountered numerous people who are saying they're actually going to keep their PS5 Pro well into the PS6 generation before they upgrade.
I am gay for the Pro.
Okay.
But it's like, it's that mentality right there that's just straight retarded.
Oh.
Like, that was a super retarded thing to say, bro.
No, that was a truth bomb, brother. It's gonna be obsolete. That's why most people view mid-gen refreshes as a fucking scam, right?
I'm just going to be honest with you. It reminds me of the people who told me that I got scammed because I bought a PS5 in 2020 and then upgraded to the PS5 Pro in 2024. And it's like, bro, listen to me.
Yeah.
Don't tell me.
Yeah, you got double scammed, right? Yeah.
As a person who paid $500 for a launch PS5 and played it for quite literally thousands of hours.
Yeah.
Thousands.
Yeah, but how much did you think you spent accessing your internet?
Of hours. And got my
And thousands of dollars.
money's worth 100 times over. And when I decided I'm ready to put this one away or give it to somebody and move on to the upgrade.
Yeah, you retired it. You laid it down gently, right?
And then repeat that cycle. It's like, speak for yourself, man.
Yeah. Be a good consumer.
Like, that's crazy to me. That people, they go around and like, you got scammed. And it's like, yeah, man. Says the dude who's probably fucking buying a new graphics card every year and a half. Spending, God knows how much. It's like,
Stop the fear mongering.
So he thinks, I'm going to play this one more time just to show how stupid that these guys are. And this is why people say you're very uninformed about PC gaming. So now the average PC guy buys a new graphics card every year and a half.
and it's like, yeah, man.
Way to show how ignorant you are, Hack Guy.
Says the dude who's probably fucking buying a new graphics card every year and a half. Spending,
Nope. Not happening.
God knows how much. It's like,
yeah.
I'm telling you, like, these are the types of people that I'm talking about. That's a perfect example of the type of arrogant, obnoxious like your take
based
sucks ass, bro. And you know it. Like, you know it does. Your take is the equivalent of like an Xbox player.
Oh wow. Wow.
We need war.
This is what I mean, brother. You can't go back and forth with us, brother. You guys got your hands tied with Xbox. That's all you guys give a fuck about.
Like, Xbox is the best box.
God.
Or a fucking PlayStation player being like, PlayStation, rules the world or some cringe shit like that. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, extremely cringe. Like having a fucking shrine behind you, right? Like having a poster of a stack of PlayStation consoles behind you.
Like, it's literally just one shade away from being that.
No. No, not at all. You got scammed, Hack Guy.
But it got my attention, didn't
it? Yeah. We all know, goddamn.
Is this where the console losers hang out?
We all know this is where the console losers hang out.
It worked.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah. Bait devoured.
Too good.
Yeah.
The Steelers, you're saying, it's me. I'm the guy. I want them Xbox to fail, and and I'm not scared to say it. Good riddance.
Yeah. I'll just play it again.
Is this where the console losers hang out?
All right. All I'm saying is, you closed ecosystem, boys. Be careful what you wish for.
Well,
Sony's already raking you guys over the coals, right?
I have to urge you to calm down, Steelers. Try to calm.
Yeah. Calm down, right? Not a console warrior channel, by the way. Yeah, I know I called PC gamers bitches earlier. But that's me, right? Rules for me, not for you. You don't get to.
We need war.
I'm the general, right? Stand down, soldier. All right. I mean, this shit is insane. All right, insane, right? That was the Hack Guy segment of the day.